Okay.
That's a 4.
All right, everyone else. This is a learning moment. You'll see the abomination as its arms open up.
He's gonna hurt me.
As it grasps, it'll phase him through as it walks through Skaldir. Skaldir, you're going to take the same amount of damage that it has received over the period of this entire pit
Jeez.
Oh,
of
great.
combat.
So 3.
So,
3 damage.
Skaldir, you're
I'd be
going to
dead,
take
bro.
a total of 7 minus 52.
I'm dead.
Holy shit.
Holy hole.
What?
Minus 52, bro. We're level.
Yeah, what's 7
3.
minus
I'm
52?
fucking dead.
Wait, hold up. 7 minus 52?
Yeah, because that's going to give me the
52
difference.
minus
That'll be the
7?
total damage that hits him.
45.
No matter what,
It
I only have
doesn't matter.
24 hit points. I'm dead.
I know you are. So what's the... Someone do that math for me real quick. Just so I can
45.
have it on there. 45. You take 45 points of damage. So as the beast pulls you through him, you phase through, and as he does, a color shift changes to Skaldir as he drops into the ice and water. The beast will turn and look to everyone else as you begin to see Skaldir's face and form change off of it. It turns back into the silver faceless muted body as it begins to lock eyes with the closest participant, which will be, I believe,
I think it's me.
Thordic.
Thordic.
Thordic,
Finally!
You see the
faces
silver,
me.
the silver form begin to shift as it begins to make an outline, and it would look like it's starting to change again. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and that's going to conclude its turn,
My world.
and we're up to Mendril. So you've just witnessed Skaldir has dipped down to the ground, down in the center.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna.
mean, he's not completely dead, right? There's still opportunities. He's got death saving throws that
I'm
we're
the
gonna have to
only
make.
one with. I'm only the one with spared
down on the
time.
ground and everything now,
Where
so
they're
he's
dying.
kind of out of the way. So I'm gonna. I hope this works, and I'm just gonna just chunk my trident again at this guy. Hopefully I'm not. Oh, a 14. I guess
Doesn't hit.
maybe I missed completely. Maybe I just hit
Yeah.
the ice at this point.
So as it does, it comes by, the trident will strike the ground near the body of Skaldir as it looks at the trident, and it looks to you, but it brings its eyes as they start to form. You start to see the face of Thordic as the eyes are shifting and glancing as his jaw changes structure. The body grows in height from that of Skaldir's over towards Thordic as his face begins to make shape. Again, it's a muted silver. And that'll conclude your turn.
Yeah. I was just thinking to myself just off them. I was like, man, if only it hooked on the Skaldir and I retrieved and I just it would just drag his body to me.
Drag his body back to you. Right. And that's going to be Gillian.
Yeah.
Gillian,
My
up
weapon
to your
comes back
turn.
And I'm just chilling.
Oh,
Alright.
God. Okay.
You've witnessed what has just happened. Yep.
Yeah.
You have death saving throws, Skaldir. So your next turn, I need you to throw for them, okay? You're down 2 of them already, right?
Question.
You're at 2 loss. You got
Why would I
3.
be?
Yeah.
Why would I be down at 2?
Because you're going to have to make 1, and that'll figure out if you're going to live or die. So hopefully someone can intervene before it gets to that.
Yeah, I can probably save him. But I could probably heal him. Question. Does that damage transfer, does that, like... Does that heal him, or is that he still has that damage on him?
I don't know. You'll have to figure that out.
When do I need to roll that? Whenever
That's
it's
a
my
meta
turn again, I
question.
roll it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's when on every turn you have to beat
Because this
It's
is
like
this
a-
is one
a
of
ten-
my.
a
So
10
this
and
is
up.
the first. This is a first creature that y'all fought that's like from my bestiary. Okay.
So you're saying, so what you're telling me is we
Turn.
could attack the 2 guards and completely avoided the situation.
They're the same as this thing.
Yeah, why would we fight
Yeah,
2 of
it was
these?
2
if
of
we can't
those.
beat one of them.
That's why we came.
That's why Cyrus was like, "Why would we fight 2 of them? Let's just
This
go
one was
try it
stronger.
with 1." No, they're the same. Maybe. They may be stronger if they're guarding something.
Okay, so in that...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Level 3, we're way overhead.
I don't know. I seem to put a dent in it.
Yeah.
If we all were attacking it
How-
together,
It's possible.
maybe we-
How close is
It has
Scar
a
there to him?
16 AC, I think.
I just
so.
haven't hit a single
He's
attack.
within 5 feet of him. He hasn't moved since he phased through him.
Oh, okay.
What did you take? You took 45 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I don't know about if shooting him even fucking worse
Do you
now.
want to waste it to heal somebody, or do you want to attack?
Exactly. Or do I want to like distract?
Because he's right next to Scaldier, so
I
Right.
did have health potions in my pack. You could.
I would like to point out that he changed his shape to me. So his attention might not even be on Scaldier right now.
That's true.
If anyone would like, you can make an investigation check to see.
I will.
I'm good. I'm kind of shell shocked.
Actually,
so
you know,
I'm not-
Thordic has
15.
been trying to get his attention. He's been trying to get his attention the entire time. I would like to attempt to see if I've got
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
we got
15.
I
I'm
got
trying
a
to
15 from
investigate
Killian. Yeah.
him. His surroundings, what
Said-
he's doing. Just investigation.
I got an 11.
If I can
Okay.
get more information.
We'll do it. So basically, both of you are going to draw the same conclusion from this. You see that it's, as its attention, and based off of the last thing, it tends to focus primarily on the person that it's melded with. But if someone is able to do significant enough damage, it will draw its attention.
Well. Okay.
And if he waits it enough, it may draw its attention if the attack is deemed aggressive enough. Okay?
Gotcha. And
So
that,
those are kind of the things that you can pull away from that.
in that case,
What do we do, Mr. Glassmith?
yeah, what do we do?
What would Killian do? You have a smaller party, and there's still another one of those. Actually, yeah, there's still at least one more thing after this one. Do you
Exactly.
dare to face it with a smaller party?
Exactly. I'm gonna just go for, cause he can move like a motherfucker. He can move fast, so it doesn't matter where I go.
He can go real far.
And he can cover this whole field basically. So distance don't matter. Can I just? I'm gonna just drop him with mold earth and see. I'm not. So it's a 5 foot. I can influence 5 feet of where he's at in the cube, but I'm gonna just do exactly where he's at. So like probably a 1 foot, 2 foot radius, and see if I can just drop him and try to bury him. Not try to cause damage. Just
Underneath the water.
yeah. Just,
You want to put a cap to it, like drop him down and seal him underneath the ground?
yeah, and try to get to Scouter so I can heal him. Or
Let's do that. It's gonna
Yeah.
be. It will be a deck save again. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's try it.
So, mold earth. I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna run right here and just like slap the ground, try to knock me down, like a Naruto
All right.
summon.
So you kind of take your hand and you kind of break through. There's that shimmer of ice, but it cracks through. You take your fist as you make contact with the ground and you look. Everyone kind of feels the ground kind of shift a little bit, but you see the beast as it kind of moves left and right. You see it slip underneath the water as it falls down. And before the cap can roll, we'll do a deck save, and we got to beat your spell save, right?
Yeah. So save DC is 13.
Yeah. It rolls an 18. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
for this, but he will be prone. How about this?
Okay.
So as you do, you try to like seal off the cap of the water. You see its hand come up and it kind of shimmies in, but it's super liquefied. You see the face of Thordic break through, but it's kind of smashing through as it disfigures the body, as it's able to squeeze itself out of the ground. You see it taking a moment as it's trying to take a few minutes to reform from that liquid state back up to the body of Thordic. But you see the bones and the flesh and the organs and entrails, again bloodless, as they're spilling out of that form. as it has to kind of recollect itself and fill the intestines back into the body. As it brings its legs, you hear the snapping of the bones as they kind of come back and coalesce, and he will be treated as prone for the time being. Okay, so 1 round before he's able to stand back up.
Okay.
And guys, I could have avoided all of this if I would have remembered I had the prone condition when I hit him the first time.
It's fine. Then after that, I'm gonna yell. After I'm punching the ground, trying to keep him there. He's obviously breaking through, and I just yell out, somebody grab Skull there. That's a suggestion.
I like it.
As in, let's run out of here.
All right, we're up to foredeck.
Okay. I do run over to actually. I want to go.
And
he
is prone, so it won't trigger an opportunity attack. Okay.
Okay. I go over and I give Skaldir a nice pat on the back. I stabilize him. I'm
there
like,
you
come
go.
on, we gotta go.
Valdir, you now have 1 point of health.
Hell yeah.
And then so that is about 10 feet of. That was 10 feet of movement, 1 action to heal, and I don't think I get anything else beyond that. So, that will be my turn.
Money. Thank you, sir. Skaldir, with your newfound vigor, and you don't have to roll for a death saving throw, you will have 1 point of health, and you are very tired, my friend. All right?
Yeah.
You are seated on the ground in the icy waters. The waters are up to your abdomen. Your arms are kind of penciled onto the ice sheet that you're on. What do you do? First off, I'm gonna slap down a couple of good berries.
The last Kumjuka shot.
I'm gonna take 1 more Kumjuka shot. See if I can fucking reinvigorate
How deep
myself.
is the water?
Again, it's only like 2 feet deep at its deepest. So I would say you're where y'all at off to the side. You're about a 1 foot deep.
I'm assuming I'm like too weak to move myself, I'd say. So I'm going to use shape water to actually change the direction or flow of the water to force my body to move as far away as possible as I can from the creature.
Oh, hell to the yeah, I like that. So I will say, you want to keep the ice intact, or you kind of sanctifying and leaving the ice away and just saying, hey, I want the water to push me this way.
Yeah, water to push me.
Okay, so everyone, what you witness instead is the ice is beginning to subside. It melts down. You see the waters kind of ebb and flow as it does. You see the waters around Skaldir kind of move as he's kind of lifted his hand down and flown the water as the water kind of pulls his body up towards the northern side or away, wherever you want to put it. You drag your body to where you go. You see that last lip of
Towards the exit.
area? Yeah,
Nice cold lazy river.
Like right here.
Go east.
This
east.
is the last bit of the water line. Okay.
All right.
So these lines over here. This is the
Yeah, that's
deepest
what I
section.
Go east.
It's basically Mother Earth is basically dragging. He's like, fucking save me.
Somebody tell me yell to me.
Orientation to the map is northeast is going to be to your right, west is going to be to your left,
Go towards
south is to your
Lemire.
bottom.
Yeah.
Past the Lemire or
Past
whatever.
it. Past the
Fucking
line.
go cuddle,
Flow
cuddle with
all
the
way over
fucking
here, yeah.
Come right
the
here.
ball sack.
Yeah, I'm flowing over
However
here.
far
The
you can
water-
move, you're
the water flew me over here.
There you go.
to the edge of the water.
Hey, roll. Can I have a perception, please?
Yeah.
Perception check while that's happening.
We're 14.
You hear like it sounds like low footsteps, like padded feet, but you don't see anything above you.
I wanna, as I hear that, I wanna. I hear padded feet. I hear people. People coming. Oh, people.
It's small little. It's almost animal-esque. Okay, I'll tell you that. All right, that'll end your
Dying
turn.
over here. Yeah, my turn.
All right, yeah.
Does Cyrus know?
What
Does Cyrus know how to do Mode Earth? They'll be helpful.
No, he has a couple of other things though that we're gonna.
What a.
You're right. So, Cyrus is going to. Let's see. He's not immune to it, so we're gonna try this instead. He's gonna take a attempt. Hopefully, for the love of God, it works. And he's gonna try and take and cast sleep on the beast.
And if it works, make sure you guys hit him right after.
Please.
Yeah, for the love of God.
Please don't.
Learned my lesson in the last campaign.
No, he's sleeping. I can fuck him up, right?
So he's gonna cast sleep. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to not appear there. All right, that's 5d8. See how many hit points that he can impact. All right, so we're at the mercy of the d8s, everybody. All right, where are we at? A 15. All right, so that'd be, so it's not going to do the full effect of it, but it will sorry. We will see that the creature begins to, as it's starting to reform and it's laying on the ground, you see that it takes a second and it's gonna kind of lazily kind of wander a little bit longer than what it was. So it's still prone, but it's going to remain prone. Okay. And I'm going to say, instead of it lasting until someone messes with him, he's got about 2 turns before he's going to be able to come back up. But it will be obviously interrupted if anyone interacts with him. Okay. Okay. All right. And Cyrus, so basically, as Cyrus does, he's going to take a second and kind of do his thing and pick up the dirt, and kind of, you'll see a flower kind of form in his hand as he grows it. He's going to crush it, and it'll blow over towards the beast itself. It's kind of like a straight line shot of whatever kind of dust-like material as it makes its way, and as it rushes around him, you'll see the beast as it's on the ground trying to reform, and the intestines and the rest of the body are trying to form. You'll see its eyes do that thing where they kind of disjoint and wander for a second as it kind of falls to the ground, and it like twitches on the ground. Okay. And that's going to end that turn. And Cyrus is going to make a note and say, no one fuck with it. Okay. And that's going to conclude its turn. The Wraith, or the creature, whoopsies, as we get to it, isn't going to do anything. It's going to lie on the ground. You'll see its body still trying to reform, but that's more of like an unconscious effort. It doesn't do anything as it lies there. Mendril, it's up to you, buddy.
Guys, my attacks just haven't been working out. I don't think I can keep this up.
Guys, I don't think I can do much more. I'm at my wit's end.
So, what am I gonna do? I gotta get back to it. I had to refresh the map. It froze.
Round away.
So I am gonna go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 over here.
Damn.
As far as I can. That way, I can only move 35, I think. So sorry, I might.
You can, if you take your
Or dash.
So-
I think it's dash.
yeah,
60.
you can dash, and that doubles the movement speed.
Okay, so let's see.
That just goes for your action for the turn.
Yeah, we'll just say I'm over here, around there. That'd be around where I'm gonna be at. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna try to just dash and flee in a way.
Can I have a perception check from you?
Yep. The freaking viola. What is it called?
So we are just gonna try to disengage and dash, or dash. I guess.
A 5 perception. So I'm kind of just not really checking out my surroundings. I'm just booking
Yeah.
it.
You don't notice anything?
All right, turn face group.
All right,
It's
Killian,
up to you guys.
we're at you, buddy.
All right, so I'm still fist on the ground, seeing that Cyrus did something, put it to sleep. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the ground again and try to cover it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And does it have a disadvantage since it's sleeping?
It's just a success. Yeah. Whatever you're gonna do to it is gonna be a success.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm a very
Because
little.
it's not a direct attack to it. It's
Yeah.
you're doing things around it, right? And more of a containment.
Right, so I'm gonna bury it further again and try to cover it, so that way when it wakes up, it can, still be hindered. Then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, and
All right.
so 1, 2, 3, towards the entrance or exit or this whatever you want to call it now. I don't know if we're leaving or coming.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
All right. So for everybody else, what y'all see, you'll see the as Killian takes his hand and hits the earth, you'll feel that shake again, and the form of that abomination will be consumed as it kind of dips down into the water further. You see the earth above it form as it seals it shut underneath the water as well as the earth. Okay? And for this purpose, combat has ended.
Hell yeah.
Okay?
FYI meta, if anybody decides to carry Scaldir, I don't know if Gary wants to keep it up, but technically if you're carrying someone, to cut your walking speed in half.
He's stabilized. He's moving on his own.
Yeah, he can move on his own.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought he was just
I gave him
lazy
I gave him a pat on
rivering
the
it
back.
down the...
Yeah.
Okay,
No, I
in
gave
that
him a pat on the back.
Since
so
we're in the
he's got-
combat, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Scouter, and I'm just like, hey man, you okay? You got this. Get up, buddy, and cast healing word on him as I'm
How,
talking to him.
I'm not okay.
I have a question. How long does sleep last?
Well, he didn't roll it.
turns.
He did not get the full health of the beast.
So
Okay.
Scouter gets
He was able to kind of point that out. So I will say, when Cyrus makes that attempt, I don't think I said it then, he's going to basically be like, no one mess with it, but it isn't going to last forever.
Yeah.
Okay?
So it's
With that new health, can I want to pop my good berries as well.
Yeah, so
Okay,
you
go
got 7
ahead.
plus whatever you get. Nice.
Damn, how many fucking berries you got, dog?
You get 10
Oh.
berries.
oh shit, guys, we gotta go. We don't have time for this. We gotta go.
Okay. Let's
Made
go.
them when I was sleeping. A short rest. I made some berries.
Actually, you know
bro.
what, Thordic, like he's looking at the beast with like the earth and everything surrounding it, but he does notice it's starting to stir, so he's like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
The good thing
So
about
basically,
the
all
berries...
you see is...
there is no like he notices it like kind of starting to like,
Move.
Boys, we're going
as-
back where
as
we
you-
came from. We're leaving
as-
from the way we came.
So let's just say this. The face of Thordic is underneath the water, and one of its arms is kind of barely in. You see the shoulder peeking through. Its eyes are just kind of... as it's kind of like shifting underneath the water. Okay? But that's what's happening with the beast currently.
Let's get the.
I had to.
Can I, as we're walking
I
away,
had to
can
use
I
my
ask,
I'm sorry.
can I
was
cast
using my
shape
meta
water
knowledge there,
to
but,
freeze the
like,
water that's
Thordic
in
was
the-
like, yo,
stop
shit,
Yeah,
this,
you
I
could-
gotta go.
I mean, you could add one more layer to it. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
You want to freeze the water
I'll,
before you go?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, all the Lemure that are in there, you hear their moans and groans as they're kind of wandering around, and as the water freezes over real quick, you just see the arms of the Lemure that aren't, the areas that aren't frozen, you'll just see the fleshy tendril arm kind of flailing about as it's just kind of trying to reach and grab for stuff.
And I wanted to go ahead and just use message. I mean, I know we already doing it, but I wanted to just do this. I'm gonna use message and tell everybody
God is watching.
run.
I was just
Scaldir, are you gonna run all the way over there, buddy, or you want to try and do another stealth check before you try and do all that?
Oh, it's my manager.
I did it. I
I'll do a
did.
scout check.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
All right, so us.
I rolled a nat 1.
Don't, wait before you do.
So
Wait.
before we all go there, we're standing at the open of the cave, and you're looking into the pit. You still see that one creature, kind of in that same place you left it. It's been looking up at the ground, over where the Lemure was. But Cyrus is going to point out. He goes, "I don't think we've been down that way yet." As he points towards
shit.
this area. And he takes a second and looks over at Mindrel. He goes, Cyrus is going to cast message to Mindrel, and he's going to go, so Mindrel, all you hear is, he goes, hey, behind you, furthest away, at the southern side of the cave, there's an opening we haven't gone down.
I'm gonna creep on back with that.
I hope those commoners know we're never coming back for them.
And I'm just gonna walk by, do like the old like guy who's hunting the rabbit.
Be very, very quiet.
Just try to go along the wall.
Big fucking stomping dragon comes its way through. Cyrus he'll make a comment to whatever Scalder said. He goes, yeah, they're fucked. I mean, we can't. There's no way we're getting them out unless we fix something.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Unseen Servant, and
I'm gonna hide.
Have him. So that way we can have a better chance. But cast Unseen Servant and tell everybody, hey, get up, line up behind me, whatever. Oh shit.
I could just cast Find Familiar and a bird and have it fly around the cave to find us the correct way to go.
No, I was gonna draw the attention of the face stealer, so it can go away, so we can get to.
Oh, okay. You do you, man. I'm just gonna stay here.
This is what we did last time, like to get past them the first time. They had. So I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant. Tell them to go here.
Oh, dude, I didn't know you could do that.
And to throw a rock in this direction. Well, tell them to go here, then to throw a rock in this direction.
Oh, that's cool.
How'd you do that?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know you could see there.
Yeah, there's a pointer. You have a pointer that can do that.
Okay.
Where?
So you can do the point, and it does this.
Okay.
I had no idea this was a thing. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
All right,
I know, isn't it
it's
cool?
okay.
Now you're crashing. You're gonna end up crashing D&D Beyond if we
Yeah,
have 5
yeah.
pointers just going fucking wild on here.
Yeah. It's gonna go crazy. So, all right, DM,
Starts to shit
Mr.
the bed.
DM God.
Yeah.
Unseen
So what did
Servant.
you do? Sorry.
Unseen Servant here. He's gonna throw a rock
Okay.
in this direction here, and hopefully draw this fucker over here, like he did last time. And we gonna
Alright.
try to go.
Which pointer were we looking at? The one currently going.
So
Okay.
mine's right now. Unseen
Okay.
Servant's gonna go here. He's gonna throw a rock wherever he can to this direction to get him to go
Okay.
here.
Okay. So y'all are all standing in the corner, and we're all kind of like watching. The Unseen Servant was cast by Killian, and we kind of hear its muffled footsteps as it's treading through the water. As the Unseen Servant makes its way through, you see its silhouette kind of breaking through the water, a shadowy form, which seems like it's that of a human, is what it looks like a shadow, right? As it makes its way through and it stops and poises, you'll see that it picks up. You see it kind of moves the waterway as it picks up a stone from underneath the water. It'll grasp the stone and throw into the distance, and we'll hear that as it bounces off the sides of the wall, to which if we all look down to the south, we'll see the creature as it starts to shift really quickly, like we saw what Scaldy's character, when it was being emulated, looked like. As it comes through, it stomps and absolutely eviscerates the Lemur as it kind of as it just completely smashes out. It will come up to this corner as it kind of hovers back and forth in this corner as it investigates the sound. Okay.
All right, guys, let's go.
All right, everybody roll stealth. You get advantage. Drew, yours will stick. Okay.
I also get disadvantage. Is mine?
You're just a normal.
I rolled a
You're a
6.
normal stealth. Okay.
Actually, and I rolled an 8.
I rolled
There you go.
16.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
It's a pretty low thing to beat because he is very much occupied. Okay.
16.
I rolled a 19.
And you
Okay,
good.
cool.
And Cyrus.
And Cyrus is-
FYI, I can no longer see him anymore, by the way.
Hell to the yeah. And Cyrus is going to roll a 19. So Cyrus is going to make his way down with y'all also. So we're postured over here, and what we see is it's almost the same kind of obsidian steps are formed yet again. What we saw when we were first coming into this cave from the lighthouse, when we were getting out of the water the first time, we see steps that dip down, okay? And what we do see, if you lean around the corner, Killian, and I think Cyrus, they're the ones who can see this. We see 2 brawn that are kind of poised up, just kind of these, those gray pustule amalgamations of slime, basically, or ichor, are kind of forming as they kind of bob and move in that little pattern. They're living right down there, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we can kind of just rest past those like we did before. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll follow you guys. I can't see very well, so.
Oh God, here
whatever you think.
Goes again.
Fucking blind, fucking lizard.
All right. And can we see?
Granted, none of us can.
See
All right,
past
and
it.
so so what y'all see as you dip your heads back and you see the brawn, it's actually not as. It's getting pretty sleek. You still have the stone walls, right? But the obsidian floors are pretty much spotless as you get past the brawn. The silt and sand are stuck by the staircase. You see these small little fires that are beginning to be lit, or they have been lit, and they're kind of starting right around here and here, okay? And they're illuminating back up this way. But they don't look like fires, they just look like normal little, like very arcane looking torchlights.
Thank God
as
I
they
can
seem
finally see.
floating.
He just walks in.
And little
He just walks straight in.
I'm not fucking blind anymore. You see these floating like arcane torches that are just kind of there. They have the little metal guard and they're gold and they look very ornate and nice and pretty. Okay. Gemstones.
Sneak over here.
All right, well, I guess Mendro checked it out. Let's go ahead and walk in.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you avoid the brawn. The brawn,
brawn.
they kind of just do their thing and they wander.
I'm gonna kind of get over here behind this and try to like peek
Oh,
around.
they're so goopy.
Ew,
Ew,
gross.
gross.
Goopy
Get out,
soup.
yeah.
Ooh, yuck.
They look
Nasty. So fucking.
I'm a
They
fool.
look like.
Yeah.
They look like cum.
Yep.
As you make your way through.
All right.
There you go. And as y'all make your way in, the torch lights are there, and you can see a pretty good amount as you kind of begin to see the opening. You see a giant pillar of that same obsidian standing in the center, and you see the floor. It's immaculate, pretty, looks pretty nice. Okay, the obsidian floor unmarked, unscathed, as it shines and shimmers. You see these arcane lights kind of pock the sides of most of these rooms, and it seems empty for what you see. Okay.